It's time for another exercise of the week. It's a bit of a long form one this time. Let's get started. Hi, I'm Brian from Airflow Music. Alongside publishing our books for brass players, we're producing a bunch of videos with tips to make brass playing easier for you. So if you're new here, please subscribe to the Airflow Music channel so you're notified of all of our videos. This video is part of the Exercise of the Week series. I'm here every Monday with a new exercise for you to practice throughout the week. If you have any requests for an area of technique you'd like an exercise to address, please comment below and let me know. Last week, as you may remember, I appealed on social media for suggestions for new exercises. The first response I received on Instagram came from Michael Barkley in Northern Ireland. He requested something with wide interval slurs. Wider interval exercises can always be tricky, and without structure to how we practice them, we can end up with a lot of extraneous embouchure movement. So, rather than just a handful of wide interval lip slurs, I'm going to share the sort of routine I go through when I'm practicing larger intervals. This makes for a longer form exercise of the week than normal, so please hang in for the whole video. As usual, the exercise is available as a free downloadable PDF from the Airflow Music online store. You'll find the link in the description below. There are three areas I focus on when I'm dialing in intervals. They are connectivity, stability and flexibility. So that's what I'm naming this routine. So we don't go overboard, I'm demonstrating and sharing the sheet music for how I might go about this when tackling major sixths. However, you could use this template to work on any interval. I start out with a connectivity drill, filling the space between the notes a major sixth apart. I like to vary the scales I use to traverse the interval. Chromatic might be the most obvious, but on this occasion I'm using the half-step, whole-step version of the diminished scale. You can use any scale that fits with the interval you're practicing. I actually like to move the interval in both directions from a central point. I'll demonstrate the first line of how I do this for a central point of second line G. On the downloadable PDF, you'll find the expanding series notated for a third in either direction. Next comes the stability series. For this, I like to use a Caruso style exercise, again applied to the expanding series. This is a long setting exercise, so the mouthpiece remains on your lips throughout. Set your metronome to 60 beats a minute, tap your foot and subdivide the beat to make sure you play precisely in tempo. On the bar's rest, you should breathe through your nose. Breathe out on beats 1 and 2, breathe in again on beats 3 and 4. Maintain your chop set throughout each rest, but be careful not to over-tense your lips. Play as far into this exercise as you can in a single setting. Once your sound changes, or you feel like you're forcing or manipulating your lips, then stop, note how far you got and try and do better tomorrow. Whenever you stop, rest for 10 to 15 minutes before you continue with the rest of your practice. I'm only going to demonstrate the first 3 lines of this, so you can see how it works, but so the video doesn't get too long. If you prefer to see a complete demonstration of this drill, just comment below and let me know. If I get enough requests, I'll be happy to record one. Remember, rest 10 to 15 minutes after the stability drill before continuing. Finally, we come to the flexibility series. This is to get you moving on the interval. There are numerous flexibilities you could play on a major sixth, and if you have a favourite, please use it here. On this occasion, I've chosen to make a similar exercise to the connectivity series, moving both directions from centre. Go as slowly as necessary to begin with to minimise embouchure movement. Following the previous two segments of this routine, the major sixth interval should not be entirely unfamiliar. Focus on even tempo and smooth air. Once again, this is notated as an expanding series on the downloadable PDF. I'll just demonstrate the first line. Go ahead, download the PDF at the link below and try it for yourself. If you have any questions about this exercise, or if I missed explaining something, please comment below and let me know. Also, if you'd like to request a technique I can address in another exercise of the week, or if you'd like to suggest any topic for me to make a video about, I'd love to hear from you. All the exercises in this series are available for free download. However, if you'd like to support me in making these videos, you do have the option to name your own price and contribute a few dollars. Alternatively, while you're over at airflowmusic.com, please check out the books and other merchandise we have on offer. All sales directly support making these videos. Now, please hit that like button, really does make a big difference if you do, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'll be back on Friday with more trumpet pro tips, and I'll be back again for another exercise of the week next Monday. I'll see you on the next video. Now, go practice!